With the Switch 2 now out in the wild, what Nintendo franchises will be most dominant during this console's life cycle? Specifically, we are talking about entirely new entries and not remasters or remakes. With Mario, it's only a matter of time before his next grand 3D adventure takes place, and that's also without counting his 2D platforming ventures, as well as the veritable amount of spin-offs that the Italian plumber is known for. Super Mario Odyssey was beloved on the first Nintendo Switch, so we'll see what Nintendo does with a solid follow-up to that. He already had a pretty strong start with Mario Kart World, so we'll see what's next for everyone's favorite superstar. If I had to guess, his next 3D outing will probably release sometime in 2027. When it comes to The Legend of Zelda, it is a very curious case indeed, because we do have Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment coming up. But when it comes to Link's next grand adventure, how long are we going to have to wait? We got Tears of the Kingdom in 2023, along with Echoes of Wisdom in 2024. And after Age of Imprisonment releases, it's going to be curious to see how long Nintendo takes to develop their next big flagship Zelda title. And will it even be in the open world format of Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Or will it be more so of a traditional Zelda in the vein of Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess? If we're looking at a development gap, such as between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, we may not get a new Zelda until 2029, as far as like a big mainline title goes. Donkey Kong is someone also worth mentioning, especially because of his most recent release, Donkey Kong Bonanza. With everyone's favorite ape leading the charge in the console's early life cycle, it is going to be interesting to see how Nintendo treats him moving forward. Will there be a sequel to Bonanza, or will they continue with the Donkey Kong Country series? With Donkey Kong, it's actually a little harder to predict, so I'm not sure when it comes to the future of this simian crusader. And who could forget everyone's favorite little puffball, Kirby? This little guy has a consistently healthy life on any Nintendo console, so I've no doubt we'll be seeing many adventures coming from him. With his last big adventure being the Forgotten Land, I wouldn't be surprised if we get a new Kirby title within the next couple of years or so, considering that Kirby games come out at a pretty consistent rate. And let's not forget Metroid. This franchise is a bit more sporadic with releases, but with Prime 4 coming, I'm sure it'll be a breath of fresh air for fans. What happens after depends on this game's success.